Hello guys and welcome to this new video. So we are playing against Aladdin in this game from the USA, E4, E5, so we're in the best 5-minute ranking, so all the games are really expensive now for us, especially if we lose. So D4 the Scotch, pawn takes, knight takes, bishop C5, let's go just bishop E3, so it's the classical variation I played when I was a teenage, C3. Here, queen G6. I remember something like queen E2 was the move. This is far away in my memory, guys. I remember something like queen takes C4, knight takes C6, and when you take on E3, the knight goes back to D4 and the bishop is pinned. This is old theory, guys. This is like late 90s, the beginning of the 2000s. Queen E2 was the move. Interesting. He is thinking, so maybe he's a young player and just didn't see that watching the finger. No info about him, so can't say. So maybe knight f6 is the move, but the thing is that after knight f6 maybe I can play knight takes c6, he has to play bishop e3, and I could try something like knight e5. Okay, he goes knight e5. So what he wants to do is knight g4, I guess. If I go f4, knight g4 and bishop g1, hiding my bishop and putting my pawn, I kinda like that. So you see knight g4, I just go bishop g1, I hide my bishop, and then I go knight d2 long castle, h3 to kick the knight away. I mean, this knight on g4 will just be misplaced. Knight g4, bishop g1, and then like moves like h3, g4 might come, winning a few tempi on the knight. He has to go probably with this knight on e7 to keep the f6 square for the g4 knight. I will quickly move knight d2 just to make sure I'm always on time to castle. I kind of like my position here. Would be good to improve the rating even more. Okay, so he is going for long castle as well. So his next move is bishop d7. Can I do something annoying for him? So queen b5 check. I want to keep it simple. It's a blitz game. I want to keep it simple. Bishop d7, probably long castle. 97. Okay, let's hide my king, and then I can push h3, g4. I'm very surprised he went 97. Okay. So let's go h3, g4, and bishop g2. And bring the bishop to g2 to harder pressure on this long diagonal. f6. So you want to play knight f7. Let's go bishop e3. So now after knight f7 I can play f5 and I trap the queen. Okay, king b1. Okay, let's go queen f3. So I want to maybe play bishop c4 now to attack the queen. Also my queen is on a good square. Bring my queen bishop to c4. Hit the queen once more. And maybe after queen f8 I can go knight e6 check. Knight e6 check the queen. Bishop e6, bishop takes c6, king goes on b8, and bishop takes c5, pawn c5, and my pawn structure is better than his pawn structure. Even if you don't like to exchange pieces in those type of position when you add a pressure on your opponent, I mean this is a good achievement. Need to play a good move here. Let's play knight c4. My c4 is maybe not a good move. My bishop might get trapped now. Okay. Let's go bishop d7, bishop a4. Getting a bit out of control, because if I played bishop d5, he had c6 and the bishop was trapped. So I got to bring this bishop away. The knights are dancing again. The knights are dancing again. Knight d6 is coming now. Okay, let's take the rook and bring the rook to d1. He played better than me in the last 15 moves. So I cannot go knight a5 because of knight d6. I can't go queen f2. Let's go bishop c2. Let's regroup a bit the pieces. Knight e3, knight d5. Forgot about this one. Just bring bishop to have an eye on the pawn. Here. Can I play e5? Pawn takes. Bishop g6. Let's try that. So pawn takes, bishop g6, pawn takes, and pawn takes c5. And he cannot regain the pawn. And I will have a passed pawn on e5 in this case. So pawn takes, bishop g6, pawn g6, pawn e5. And I have a passed pawn on e5, and he has double pawns on the queen side. So it's like it's like being a pawn up. Bishop g6. Let's not forget to play this move. Almost forgot that. So pawn takes and pawn e5. So now if knight e5, queen f8, rook f8, knight takes e5. So he cannot take my pawn, and this pawn is really good because it allows me maybe knight a5 on in some variation. Queen e4, rook f1 is a threat. Excellent move. After queen takes, rook takes, he has the e6 square for the knight. Excellent move here by my opponent. Cannot see any tactics. I got to go to the rook endgame. I got to go to rook endgame here. Can take the pawn on h3, but then I play e6 probably. I'm on time to play that. Now I'm playing e6. I just don't want to see the knight coming on as a stopper. Okay, let's push the pawn. Now knight e5. I want to bring the knight to g6. Can I dance around? Let's go rook f8. Thread this knight. Now g5 is a move. G5, rook f8. Oh, wow. Oh, classy. I don't see the move was that good. Let's take the pawn now. This check must be winning. Okay, and let's thread everything here.
Check.
Okay. I'm going to push the pawn now. And then...
Check.
Just go... Okay, just move. A4. And A5. This is over now. Can't make pass pawn. Okay. Wow, great win. Oh, this guy defended really well. Let's go back through the game. Very interesting game. It was a good player. I don't know who it was. He didn't tell us. So the opening, d4, pawn takes, knight d4, bishop c5, bishop e3. Although that is theoretical. Knight at queen f6, c3, queen g6. Remember, queen e2 was the move. Knight e5, f4. With the idea to bring the bishop to g1. So yeah, my idea is that this knight is just totally misplaced. So I really like my position here. My plan is really clear. Knight d2, sorry, and long castle coming. It's clear to me what I will do next, and I have the center, and these pieces are still sleeping. This queen on g6 is misplaced. I have a good advantage. It's computer glyph +1. I think this is a correct evaluation. So d6, knight d2, knight e7, long castle. This is just preceding the plan. Here the computer gives short castle, but I mean short castle looks really silly with all those pawns coming. I think this is just a mistake. Bishop d7 seems a better move to me. h3, knight h6. And here, yeah, the computer gives a move like f5. And the thing is that the queen might be short of square after a move like g4 and running like bishop e3, g5. Yeah, this queen is looking bad. Just want to make a few moves through that. Okay, let's play rook c8 here. What's bad for long castle? Yeah, just giving an example line. Very unhuman moves. I mean, hard to find, but it's really hard to defend this spot now. This pawn is falling. Yeah, okay. So f5 is a good thematical move to remember for future, but I played the more human g4, especially in blitz. One f6, giving a square for the knight. Now bishop e3. My idea is that after knight f7, I play f5, and the queen is trapped. So I thought it's a 2-in-1. I'm bringing back the bishop to the game, and I'm threatening f5 to win the king, to win the queen. I mean, it's more blitz trap than a good move. So queen f7, king b1, make the pawn safe. Okay, castle, queen f3. So I'm bringing the queen on this diagonal, and I'm preparing bishop c4. Maybe the idea with bishop g2 were better. I don't know, it's hard to say, but queen f3 seems a logical move. So rook e8, bishop c4, queen f8, knight e6. And maybe it's what I said during the game. When you have such a good pressure on your opponent, you don't want to trade the pieces. And I thought that trading the pieces to bring the pawn here was just giving me a big enough advantage, but it was not the case. Maybe the g5 move was better. What to go? What happens if he takes? No, I don't like that. Maybe I just have to bring my pieces to the center. I mean, it's not clear to me how to proceed here. It's not that clear how to build more pressure for me. If you guys have ideas of good moves at the 17 move, write in the comments, because it's not clear to me how to do that, to do it the right way. So I went knight e6, which is maybe not...
Check.
I don't know. The thing that what happened in the game, and knight c4, bring the knight maybe to d6 and to d6 was so it's not that easy. Let's go further. Knight c4, knight g6 logical, bishop d7. So I want to bring my bishop back. Maybe here I have to play f5. knight e7. Oh, knight e7 is not playable, bishop d7. So after queen e7, just queen queen e3. He's falling to knight f8. And what's different with the, just my idea here is to push e5. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, guys. So bishop d7, rook e7, bishop a4. I mean, still makes sense because I want to bring my bishop back to c2 to protect the pawn and maybe push it in future. So knight
Check.
f7, check, bringing the other rook. So this is always a good thing to do, guys. Just showing it again. I mean, trading a rook, if you can take the open file, is always good. It's like just taking an open file because you cannot play rook d7. My bishop is still guarding it. Queen f8, bishop c2. I wanna push e5. So in the game, rook e8, e5. It's a good move, I believe. Pawn takes, bishop takes g6, pawn g6, and pawn e5. So now I'm virtually a pawn up because I mean this 4 against 3 is not bringing a pass pawn, and those 2 pawns are worse than those 2 pawns. So I really like that. So knight g5, a good idea to bring the knight on e6. Rook d7, so taking the seventh file. Knight h3, pawn to e6. So now, if I take the pawn, I can just maybe go knight f4. And it protects the e6 square again. So that's why I decided to go e6 first. So I'm giving the e5 square to the knight in case of b5. It's also important. And now the knight, when he comes back, I can, now if he plays knight g5, I push, rook e8, check, and this is a checkmate. So he has no time now to play knight g5. So he went king c8. Now I'm taking the pawn, and now when you go knight g5, I can push finally, or knight f4, knight g4, knight f4, I can push my pawn. So it's like, instead of having the pawn on e5, I have the pawn on e7, a square away. So knight f4, e7, rook e8, knight e5, important move. I'm looking at the square on d7, so it's like a wall against the king. It can come closer, and I'm looking at the g6 pawn. So he went pawn to b6. Now rook f7. Didn't realize it's such a good move, but I'm turning rook f8, and the king cannot come, and this is just making a queen. So it goes knight e6, more or less the only move. Knight takes g6, king d7, king c2. Oh no, knight f8, rook f6, and here I saw this endgame. Okay, this is a huge mistake. I have to take with the rook, but we had 15 seconds left for him. Just if knight e6 could just take the rook, but he pre-moved.
Check.
It was just an inversion of moves, and I thought this endgame must be winning. So I went king d3, king e5, king e3. And the thing is that I'm sure I can pass my pawn. And he can't make a pass pawn here. So I can always go. Okay, let's see in the game what happened.
Check.
Oh yeah, here I just had to play b4. But even if I play c4, I mean no, let's look how it happened. Okay, he goes c4, but he's never able to make a pass pawn. I mean, a4, like, how can you make a pass pawn here? Because if you push a5, I just don't touch anything. And when you play b4, I just don't touch anything. And if you take my pawn, this b pawn is protecting from the a pawn. And I will just move the king. You king go over there. Let me show you.
Check.
The thing is that it is happening like that. So here, I won't go g7 because I don't want to lose the tempo. But if I go g7, check, this is going to be a drawn game. So I'm just going toward the pawns. And even if you are 2 pawns up, I'm just grabbing the pawns and I push. I mean, the thing when you have a pass pawn like that is that you're sure at one point you will be able to give it away and bring the king over there and win the pawns. And as he cannot make pass pawn, this endgame is totally finished because my king goes toward the pawn and I'm just pushing it. You never have time to go there and to win all my pawns. So king f3, king e6, king f4.
Check.
Push. Let's go for a4, the move I played, a6, a5 now. This is 3 against 2, but I'm never moving those pawns. So I'm just waiting, and now my pawn is passing. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me just before finishing, let's see where I am in the best 5. So I'm showing it to you. This is 5-minute best, and we're doing better and better every day. 2,530. So we are getting closer to the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So only 21 points away. Not sure I can do that because every game is such a fight here. But it always makes me happy to get higher. So thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to put a like or to share it. And I'm waiting for your comments, guys. Bye.